celebration time as Liv Morgan is the first ever WWE Women's Crown Jewel Champion. You could see how much it meant for Liv Morgan to accomplish this, and honestly, good for her. You know I'm going to say it, right? Liv Morgan has accomplished something no other woman has ever accomplished. Liv Morgan has won a championship of a caliber higher than any other championship a woman has ever fought for before, which 100% makes Liv Morgan the greatest of all time. Don't like it? Okay, cry about it. Tiffany Stratton did come down. She did look to cash in. Nia Jax, though, would usher her away, saying it wasn't the time. Raquel would stop her cashing in the second time. And with Raquel and Dom just happily watching along from ringside, absolutely didn't get involved at all, we crowned Liv Morgan the Crown Jewel Champion. I also heard from sources, trust me bro, that camels in Saudi Arabia no longer have the hump because Liv Morgan is the champion. Great to hear and see the voice of NXT ring announcing, Mike Rome, being the ring announcer tonight for Crown Jewel. Mike Rome has such good control of his voice. Very underrated ring announcer. The main event would see Cody Rhodes going one-on-one with Gunther. And yes, that championship belt is absolutely freaking ginormous. No wonder WWE doesn't want to pay the shipping to get it back to the USA. Very good match, despite whatever you think of the belt. This match, Cody Gunther, was great. The crowd came alive, giving the match so much energy. And with the Fireflies out in force, we would crown Cody Rhodes the first ever men's Crown Jewel champion. I really like the finish of this. The roll up by Cody, countering the sleeper, which he felt on SmackDown. It keeps Gunther strong. It doesn't bury him. It makes the World Heavyweight title still relevant because you just one-upped him on one show. It's still believable that Gunther can beat Cody. But we do need to mention this graphic that was shown before the main event. And obviously it shows Cody with the Photoshop championship on his shoulder. Not on the shoulder of Gunther, not in the middle of both of them. On the shoulder of Cody Rhodes. Come on, WWE, you can do better than that. And to end the show, both Liv and Cody with their Crown Jewel championships. I'm impressed that Cody got that thing round his waist, I won't lie. This is things you might have missed from WWE Crown Jewel. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Some massive news that broke during Crown Jewel, and this was literally dominating social media. Goldberg has announced he will have one more match, and that retirement match will happen in WWE in 2025. I feel like we're definitely going towards that Goldberg-Gunther match. We don't know when in 2025 it will happen, whether it will be early, mid, or late, but Goldberg will officially retire in 2025. Insane high drama to kick off Crown Jewel tonight in the first match. The Bloodline versus the Bloodline. Yes, the OG Bloodline reunited. But there was a moment before the match that commentary even pointed out. Roman didn't look too happy. He looked almost a little bit disgusted with Jey Uso's entrance. Unfortunately, I think one of the big talking points from the match would be that Jimmy Uso arrived late to break up one of the pinfalls of Solo pinning Roman. I think the camera angle for us watching at home probably saved that a little bit more. I think WWE were fortunate on that one. But the outcome would have been the same. Solo Sikoa pinned Roman Reigns clean. Genuinely shocked to see Roman Reigns take the pin in this match. Obviously, it's still such a big deal coming off of the big streak that Roman had. But it wasn't over as the new Bloodline would begin a beatdown of Roman and the Usos. It would be Sami Zayn coming out to a giant pop who would come out. Decision was, what will Sami do? Side with the new Bloodline or help the OG? Well, he suckered us in. We all fell for it, I'm sure. And he sided with the OG Bloodline. But it was in this moment when the OG had Solo surrounded that both Roman and Sami would run and Solo would dodge. Sami would hit Roman. And very quickly, the implosion of the OG Bloodline would be shown to us again. Problems again. Jimmy blaming Sami. Jey trying to break it up. Roman looking disappointed and confused. Oh boy. But what this does do is start that road to where we thought we were going to head, and that is, of course, War Games. If Sami, Roman, Jey, Jimmy can get it all together in time for Survivor Series, this is what we're expecting to be the men's War Games match, aren't we? Right now, though, I really want to hear what Kevin Owens thinks about this. Obviously, Sami Zayn helping Roman and the OG Bloodline, much like Cody did. Oh boy. Now, obviously, I'm posting this before the post-show, but, I mean, I'm keeping an eye on social media. Could Sami get attacked by KO? Don't forget NXT on Wednesday this week, obviously because of the election on Tuesday, but it will be in Philly in the home of the ECW Arena, the 2300 Arena. Very big showing coming. The second match tonight was the Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Tag Team Championships. I've seen a lot of people like 50-50 on this. Some saying it's good, some saying it was bad. Now, yes, there were some botches in this match, but it didn't make it bad. In my opinion, I think this match was pretty decent. We had the comedy from Chelsea Green and Piper Niven playing out throughout the match. There was great athletic ability in the match, emerging talent in the match, and of course, I think this was just a good highlight for a lot of women's tag teams. Very shocked, though, that Jade and Bianca picked up the win. I thought we was going to crown new tag team champs. I don't know where we go from here because they've literally just beaten most of the women's tag teams. Seth Rollins defeated Bronson Reed tonight. I really enjoyed this match. It felt like these two men hated each other. Obviously fighting before the bell even began. Getting into the ring, scrapping. This wasn't like a technical wrestling match. This was a fight, and it's exactly what it should have been. Seth would have to go to the playbook and pull out a super curb stomp from the top rope to keep down the monster. And I don't blame him either. I think the big talking point was the blood at the end of this match on Bronson Reed. I feel like it was done from the spot with the steel stairs. Not too sure if it's when Bronson fell on the stairs or the curb stomp on the stairs, but I feel like that's when it happened. Could be wrong. Kevin Owens would make his entrance wearing a Cowboy Bob Orton t-shirt tonight. Well, when Randy got into the ring, Kevin Owens would jump in with a chair. The match officially never started. Officials, GMs would come down. Hell, we'd even see Raw GM Adam Pearce take an RKO from Randy Orton. The two would then brawl into the fans, and then Kevin Owens leaping from the balcony, diving elbow straight to Randy Orton. Kevin Owens said it. He didn't want to hurt Randy, but he was going to, and he certainly did. Randy Orton looked completely out of it. With the match never starting, the question's got to be, when do we now do Kevin versus Randy? Is that going to be Survivor Series? Maybe? I don't know. I really don't know when we fit this in. Saturday night main event, potentially. But you kind of feel like you've got to get to Kevin and Cody as well. Something very interesting, though, coming from this match with the general manager's involvement, Xavier Woods tweeting out, "Bro, we are going to crush SmackDown at Survivor Series. You'll see Aldis run away after Pearce ate that RKO. My GM can beat up your GM." So we wondered, could we be doing Raw versus SmackDown in Survivor Series? Well, it looks like we're going to be. LA Knight would retain the United States Championship tonight in the triple threat match. Honestly, good potential for match of the night for sure. The botch from LA Knight, that must have hurt, but he did recover well from it. The ending I thought was amazing, as Hayes hit a face plant on Andrade, the BFT to Hayes for LA Knight to pick up the win. I'm going to assume that things aren't over between Andrade and Carmelo Hayes, solely because we never got match 7. So I do think we're still going to do match 7 in their series. Maybe we do that and the winner of that match gets a one-on-one match with LA Knight. WWE announced tonight that we'll see a fatal 4-way number 1 contenders match on Raw this week as Seth Rollins battles Sheamus, Damian Priest, and Dirty Dom. I don't know what's going on with this. I thought Dom won a number 1 contenders spot. Some people are saying it wasn't a number 1 contenders match. I thought it was. I don't know. I'm confused. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. For me tonight, a very solid 10 out of 10 for Liv Morgan winning. For the entire show, 7 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you as always next time.